Happy Friday, guys. Let's go over some announcements before we get into that workout. So today at 11:45 a.m. We got that class, so make sure you guys sign up. Half an hour window with Chris there. So make sure you sign up there. Again, keep us in touch. Contact us, let us know how's everything going. We miss you with 5 S's here, so we really miss you. Let us know feedback on how the classes are going or how the videos are going. We appreciate it. We want to still stay connected with you and get ready to slowly open up. I'm going to pass it over to Chris for the workout.
Alright guys, so today we have a 12-minute AMRAP. I'm really looking forward to doing this one myself. So the way it works is we're starting off with a 24-second L-sit. So we're going to show you guys some variations on how you can do an L-sit. You can also do a knee tuck, so we'll go over that in our WOD demo today. 24 seconds of L-sitting should be very challenging. So if you're not sure what type of modification to use, I would pick an L-sit that you would be able to do the 24 seconds in one go when you're fresh. As you get tired, you might have to break it up maybe once, at most twice if you're getting really tired, but you should be able to find a progression where you can do one pause in between at most for this workout. After that, we got 8 dips, and then we have 8 thrusters, and then we have 4 dips, and then 4 thrusters. So what we're trying to get you guys to do here, it's only a 12-minute workout, we want to keep moving. So you're going to do those 8 dips unbroken, 8 thrusters unbroken, 4 dips unbroken, 4 thrusters unbroken, and then once you're done all that, you go back up to that L-sit. The L-sit might slow you down a little bit. It's a static hold, really tough on the core, but when you're done that, you get right back through to the next round. We want you guys moving relatively quickly here as far as your tempo goes. We'll pass it back to Yash for the afterburner. In our WOD demo today, we'll talk about if you have weights at home, how to scale it, and go from there.
Alright, so once that workout's done, guys, 2-minute saddle stretch there. Get those hip flexors stretched out and the ankles as well. We'll give you guys more details later on. We'll see you guys next for the warm-up.
Okay guys, today's warm-up is 3 rounds. We're starting off with 5 inchworm walkouts. So for that inchworm, just remember, try to keep the back of the legs nice and straight so you can feel that stretch in the hamstrings. You can round your back, that's totally fine. We're going to walk out that inchworm. If you can keep going further and further, head through that window, rib cage in, squeeze your butt, hold it for a second at the bottom, and then walk it back out. So at the top, you're feeling that stretch in the hamstrings. You're warming up the shoulders by walking out, and we're even getting into that core tensioning as you walk the hands a little bit further from the body. Once you're done that, we're going to go for 10 seated leg lifts. For the seated leg lift, we're just going to sit down on the floor. You can bring your hands to start a little bit further backwards. Get that back and chest up tall. Pull that rib cage down so you feel those abs. And you're just going to raise both legs as high as you can for 10 reps. This exercise is going to target your core and your hip flexors, so that little muscle at the top of your hip, top of your quad there. You're going to feel that firing up as you go. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can bring your hands further forward. That makes it a lot harder to try to get those legs up as high. Play around with it. You can start with the hands a little bit further back. To make it even easier if you need to, you can bring your hands all the way back and build on those lifts. Once you're done that, we're going to go for 10 shoot-throughs. So in a shoot-through, for now, I'm going to show you guys using parallettes here, which is what we use at the gym for these. If you're at home and you don't have parallettes, a lot of you might not, you can use 2 chairs, so just hands on top of the chairs, 2 boxes, anything that you have lifted off the ground will do. So for that shoot-through, we're starting off at the top of the push-up, so you see that rib cage is in, back's nice and flat. You're going to tuck the knees in, bring your legs through, and then I'm going to tuck the knees back in and push back to that start position. So we're going for 10 of those. No push-up or dip at the beginning or end. After you've done that, we're going for a 20-second bottom of squat hold. So for some of you guys, it might be great for you to even use a post for this one or a door jam. For some of you guys, you don't need that. And either way, guys, we always say experiment with both if you can. So what we're trying to do here, using that post, you can just get your back and chest up really tall, back and chest up tall. You can rock gently back and forth. You can also try, again, doing this without holding your poster wall. You're just rocking a little bit, holding it for 20 seconds, trying to feel that core tension, and also trying to feel that hip opening up as you go. Enjoy today's warm-up.
All right, so we're here for the movements for the workout. AMRAP 12, starting with that 24-second L-sit. As mentioned before, see if you can challenge yourself to do one set. Most likely you're gonna have to break it up twice here. For the L-sit hold, a couple variations. So I'll start with the most basic one. If you don't have anything to really do that L-sit off of, let's do it from the ground. So from that pike position on the floor, keep the legs nice and straight. Hands can start behind you, and then you're just gonna keep the feet together, lift them up, going for 24 seconds there. Really try and keep the legs engaged. You're gonna feel in the lower abs a lot. 24 seconds here. If you wanna make it more challenging, bring your hands closer to your feet, but make sure those legs stay nice and straight. Another option here, guys, if you have chairs, some stable platform you guys can use. I'm gonna use parallettes here to mimic that. You guys can go for that knee tuck first, so I would recommend you guys do the knee tuck before the L-sit. L-sit's a little bit more challenging than that knee tuck, so make sure when you guys are doing that L-sit, push hard into that implement. Make sure the elbows are solid and locked out, no bend in the elbows, and then tuck those knees in if you're doing that knee tuck. Another option, if that knee tuck's even hard, but you want to progress from that, keep one foot on the floor, lift the opposite one, or keep light contact on the ground in case you need to hold yourself. Play around with it. You can do single leg each time, and then again for that L-sit, if you're ready, L-sit, guys, really try to keep those legs straight as best as possible. So again, find a progression where you can do at least 2 sets to finish the 24 seconds. Dips now, you guys can use that implement for your dip as well. So if you're off chairs, you can do dips from there. Another common item would probably be a couch. So you can do it off the end of your couch. Pretend this is the edge of my couch here. I'm gonna keep my feet out, knees slightly bent. Keep your elbows in as I dip down and press straight up. You do these dips right off the edge of your couch there if you don't have anything to do your dips from. Once you're done your dips, guys, you're gonna go into those thrusters. So thrusters, you guys can use your barbell. Recommended weight somewhere around that 95, 115 range where you can do all the reps unbroken. So if it's too heavy, you're not doing it unbroken, don't worry about it. Keep it at a weight where you can do all the reps unbroken. For those thrusters, guys, I'm gonna demo with a kettlebell. So the kettlebell is sitting on my front rack position, elbow nice and tall, controlled on that front squat on the way down, keeping the front rack tall. Again, as I come down, when I come up, I'm gonna use the power from my hips to drive that kettlebell straight overhead. Once I'm locked out, I'm gonna start doing my next rep. So as my elbow bends and that object is getting closer to my front rack, when it's about an inch off my front rack position, that's when I wanna continue my squat down and get ready for the next rep there. So focus on that controlled descent on the way down, be nice and explosive on the way up. AMRAP 12, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this workout. We'll see you guys next for the afterburner.
Okay, let's cool off here again with some stretching, a 2-minute stretch of the saddle stretch. Feel free to use an object to support you. It could be yoga blocks. I got my friend Wilson here. So I'm gonna use that to demonstrate the progression. But if you don't need that, you don't have to use it. So saddle stretch here, guys. You wanna start by first, you're upright, squeeze your butt. Notice, I don't know if you guys can see it, notice my hip, I have that tilt in my hip. I wanna tuck my pelvis in before I sit down to make sure that my hip's in a better position. From there, always double check. Can you squeeze the glute? You need to shuffle around, kind of reset your hip and pelvis position. If that feels good, now you can start working your way down. The intent in area focus here is to not just stretch your quads, get a little bit of hip flexor. I know for myself, if I'm not feeling too tight in that area, I actually start getting my groin a little bit as well, just because I'm squeezing my glutes the entire time. So squeeze your butt as you go down. Now, you can use that object behind you to support
Notice the difference? I'm not activating my glutes, I'm activating my glutes. That's gonna protect your low back, so squeeze your bum, keep your core tight. If this feels okay and you're looking to progress it a little further, drop down to the elbows. Okay, again, anytime you drop down in progression, you're squeezing your glutes. If that feels fine, take it to the floor, guys. Squeeze your bum, keep your core slightly active. Hang out there for 2 minutes, find that progression. Maybe you're progressing within the 2 minutes. When you come back up, guys, use those arms so it doesn't hurt your back, guys, and prop yourself back up.
And 2 minutes, when you find that stretch that you like, start repeating it a little bit more throughout the week, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.